Maybe once in a while you cover up an itty bitty lie with a big fat smile. But an itty bitty lie still lie, and that's not your style. Boots stick to the middle of the path from mile to mile. Maybe you want it real bad, so you take it. Maybe you make the promise, but then you break it. Maybe you didn't learn the words, so you fake it. And you feel a little low. But if instead you move straight ahead, keep in your promises, you'll be living straight up. If you move too far to the side, then you're gonna get stuck. It might feel like a little lie, but it's gonna catch up. Do what you say you're gonna do, you'll be on your way up. Instead you're on your way up, you'll be living straight up. Maybe you've got a crew, and you said we're gonna do the good things that good friends do. And everybody's still a good friend who sticks like glue. Cause everybody did what they said and everybody was true. Maybe you wanted it but you didn't take it. Maybe you promised and then you didn't break it. Maybe you learned the words so you didn't fake it. And now everybody knows. But if instead you move straight ahead, keeping your promises, you'll be living straight up. If you move too far to the side, then you're gonna get stuck. It might feel like a little lie, but it's gonna catch up. Do what you say you're gonna do, you'll be on your way up. Instead you're on your way up, you'll be living straight up. If you move too far to the side, then you're gonna get stuck. It might feel like a little lie, but it's gonna catch up. Do what you say you're gonna do, you'll be on your way up. Instead you're on your way up. You can choose to be true, not just to everybody else, but true to you. You can choose to be true, not just to everybody else, but true to you. True to you.
Would you like to go to the movies later? Would I? Would I? Yes, yes, yes. Do you want to go to the movies later or not? Huh?
Hey, who's this?
Oh, what does it look like? It's Pinocchio. Hey, I'm trying to change my image, remember? Call me Jerry. Oh, sorry, I forgot. So, Jerry, what's it like being a real boy? I'm still a puppet. That cricket didn't know what he was talking about. Did you try wishing upon a star? Yeah, and I ended up with you. Whoop-a-dee-doo. Whoop-a-dee-doo. Woo-a-dee-doo. Well, what do you think?
I think it's great. It's really great.
Thanks. I've been working with him for months. Could you see my mouth moving?
Your mouth?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I had no idea that was you making the voice.
Yeah, we make a pretty good team, don't we?
Uh-huh.
Well, we've been thinking about going out on tour together. Now, be honest with me. Do you think audiences would like us?
A tour?
Mm-hmm.
A comedy tour?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that would be a super idea. I think it would be a big hit. This may be the best idea you've ever had.
Brandon, is your nose growing?
Absolutely not. Welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and we are so glad you decided to join us today.
And I am doubly glad.
Oh yeah? And why are you so glad?
Because of today's guest.
Oh, that's right. That should be a lot of fun.
It should be doubly fun. Please welcome all the way from Hollywood, someone who knows stuff.
Oh,
John.
oh.
Woo. Hey!
Hey,
How's it going?
so good.
Tell us who you are and what you know.
I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse Brandon. He's really excited that you're on the show today.
Doubly excited.
I'm excited to be here. My name is Oakley, and I'm a special effects makeup artist for the movies.
Yes.
Okay, special effects makeups. Now that's someone who does more than just covering up some pimples and bad skin and stuff, right?
Right. They've got other makeup artists to do that. But if you want someone to make you look older or to give you like a nasty cut or a bruise or something, call me.
Yeah, but your specialty is...
Oh, my specialty is making people into monsters!
Oh, so you make what? Monster masks?
I mean, sometimes. More often, though, it's makeup and latex and glue. It's important not to cover the actor's face entirely because you have to see their mouth move and their facial expressions.
Oh, so that because that way you want their performance to shine through the makeup, right?
Exactly.
I want to be a monster.
I think Brandon would like you to make him up today.
I do.
Well, I can't do it myself, of course, because I'm on set. But did you get the package I sent?
Yeah. Got it.
You are going to turn yourself into one of the scariest, the smartest, most deadly creatures ever.
Yes.
And I'm going to talk you through it. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right, let's get started with the black eyeliner pencil.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Got it.
Makeup time lapse! Wow. Brandon, great effort.
Thank you. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
You look amazing!
I look like an owl. An owl's not a monster.
Okay, but owls are smart. They can be scary and deadly too. Just ask mice and bunny rabbits.
I look like an owl.
Well, thanks, Oakley, for showing us what you do. It really is incredible.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Are you going to be all right? It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys, whoo! I mean, what's going on?
I'm an owl.
Yeah, you are, and you look great. And I'd trust you, and I would come to you for advice. And you know it.
Move on.
Will do. How about a story from the book of 2 Kings, starring the one and only So-and-So Show players?
Perfect.
This story is about a man named Gehazi, who was a servant to Elisha, a prophet of God. Gehazi did something that wasn't very honest.
Who? Me?
but we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh.
First, let's talk about Naaman. Naaman was an army commander.
That's right. I'm Naaman. I'm the man in charge. When I say jump, people say how high. Hoo-ah!
He was a brave soldier who won many battles, but he had a skin disease.
Go away, Spots. Go away. You're still there.
A servant in Naaman's house spoke of a prophet in Samaria who could heal Naaman's disease. So after getting permission from his king, Naaman went to see Elisha.
Whoa! Off-screen caravan of horses and chariots. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Elisha?
Me? No, no, not at all. He is inside, but he has sent me out here to give you a message. He says to go and wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan River, and then your skin will be healed.
Seriously?
Yes, he says to go and wash yourself 7 times.
Yeah, got it. I got it. 7 times. Yeah.
Well,
Unbelievable. Yeah. Giddy up there. Whoa.
So Naaman went down to the Jordan River and dipped himself in the water 7 times. And when he came out, his skin was clean. So he returned to Elisha.
Whoa. Elisha? Now I know your God is the one true God. Please accept a gift from me. I have 750 pounds of silver. I have 150 pounds of gold. And I have 10 sets of fine clothing, all upon my chariot that I would love to have someone come and deliver to you as
I serve the Lord. As sure as he is alive, I will not accept a gift.
Well, please, you must accept a gift.
I will not.
Please?
No.
Pretty please.
Nope.
But no matter how much Naaman begged, Elijah refused to take a gift. So Naaman started on his way. Gehazi wasn't too happy about the whole thing.
my master has been a little too easy on Naaman. He should have at least accepted a gift. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go after Naaman and ask him to give me a gift or something as sure as the Lord is alive.
So Gehazi ran and caught up with Naaman.
Wait up!
Whoa! Is everything all right?
Totally. Yes. Now, do you remember how my master said that he didn't need any kind of gifts or anything?
I do.
Okay, excellent. Well, turns out he's changed his mind. Yes, we've had a visitor drop by who's a little short on gold and silver and stuff.
Oh, of course. Yeah, how much do you want?
How much? How much? I didn't even think about how about 75 pounds of silver and 2 sets of clothing?
Well, I insist you take twice as much silver.
You do know best, yes. Oh dear, wow. Excellent. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, yes, well, that's quite a lot. Thank you very much for your kindness. Yes.
Be on your way.
Oh yes, I will be on my way.
When Gehazi got back to Elisha's house, he put the gifts away, someplace safe. But before he could truly celebrate what he'd done, he ran into Elisha.
Whew. Silver is so heavy.
Oh, look at it all. So, Elijah? Where have you been?
Me? Little old moi.
Nowhere. Gehazi, I know you went back to Naaman. My spirit was with you the whole time. Why couldn't you just be honest?
I have always been honest.
Now, you're going to have the same skin disease as Naaman.
No. 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 Ah. Ah. Ah.
The end. Well, let's hear it for the So-and-So Show players.
Woohoo!
What'd you think, fellas? Cool story, right?
I mean, absolutely.
Very funny.
You know, it's hard to trust people once they've told a lie like that. I know I'd have a hard time trusting Gehazi.
Yeah, he was just foul.
All right. See you next time, Kellen.
I guess all good things have to come to an end.
Bye.
All good things.
No more owl jokes, okay?
I'll try.
I can't even think of what comes next in the show.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to wing it. Okay, now I'll try.
Reveal the question. Why is it important for people to trust you? That's a good question. What do you think, John?
Well, because no one likes to hang out with people who don't tell the truth.
Stop it.
I said who?
All right. I know.
I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, boy. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, Brandon. How many licks does it take to get to the center of this lollipop?
Oh, let me see. 1, 2. 2.
Is it good? No.
All right, hey guys. First question, do you think John and Pinocchio should go out on the road? I'm gonna have to be honest and say no. But we're back talking about integrity, which is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. So by that definition, I guess lying would not really be a part of the whole truthful thing, right? You can't really have one with the other, right? So therefore, we want to talk about honesty and lying today. Well, what are some reasons people might lie, right? Maybe they do it to not get into trouble, right? Because if you say what you did, you're going to get in big trouble for it. Or maybe they say it to hide something embarrassing, right? You want to cover up because you're really embarrassed about it. No one wants to feel embarrassed. Well, maybe they do it just to make themselves look good, right? That can happen sometimes. Or even to get people to like them, right? You say you did something because everyone else did it, and that's the cool thing, and you want people to like you. Maybe they just lie because they're mean, right? And you kind of just don't really care if you lie. Or maybe it's because you're simply not thinking about how it will affect other people, right? That it actually is going to have an impact on your relationships and other people if you lie. And all those reasons can be really tempting, right? Like we all don't like getting into trouble and don't like being embarrassed, and we want people to like us and to make ourselves look good. And sometimes we really just don't think about other people because we're focused on ourselves. And that last reason is important because all of us are going to come to realize that what we do actually does have an impact on everyone around us. So that's why I have the dominoes here, because as you know with dominoes, they all have an effect on each other, which I'm hoping mine will work out. But what we say and what we do can affect other people, not only because it might hurt them, but because they might not trust us anymore, right? If we keep on doing that. And lying, it's consequences, all different kinds of consequences. We might have to tell another lie to cover it up. We might not even remember our lie, and we're having to keep our stories straight. And so we're like, what did I say again? Oh, yeah. You have to really keep track of it. We may have to get other people to lie to cover up for us, right? And then we're encouraging other people to do something wrong too. And we feel guilty a lot of times if you're lying. And when we get found out, people stop trusting us. They're saying, okay, I don't know, you said that, but now you're saying this, and I don't know which one's right. Maybe our parents don't believe us the next time. We even are trying to tell them something good, but we just lied the other day, and so they don't know what to believe, right? And so let's try this out. Hey, it worked. So that's what the dominoes, you guys I want you to make your own domino track. I'm sure you can make a lot better one than I can. But it just reminds us that our actions have effect on other people. Well, why is it important to get people to trust you, right? Why is it important to have integrity, for people to know that you're going to be honest? Well, when I was a kid, I remember I always had a strong sense that lying was really bad. I was like, no, I'm not going to lie. I'm the person who always tells the truth. And I had that strong sense of like it was really bad. Rule number one. And so when we mess up like that, it can be really embarrassing. I almost prided myself that I was so honest. Well, one day I was in my friend's room, and we had just been at this market where she bought this really cool bracelet, and I thought it was awesome. I couldn't afford it. And I saw it there. She wasn't in the room, and I actually took the bracelet. And so I took it away, and immediately I felt so bad. And I was like, oh my goodness, I stole something from my friend. And I couldn't wear it because, everyone would know I didn't buy that, and then she might see it. And really, I couldn't tell her because then I was going to be so embarrassed that I did that when I'd never done that before, and she trusted me. So really, it kind of just ate away at me. And a long time passed, and finally, she didn't even care. She didn't say anything about this bracelet, where was it? She wasn't worried about what happened to it. She probably didn't even care. But I may have been able to get away with it, but I really couldn't in my conscience. So I ended up telling her, and she thought it was funny, but I had to say sorry because I definitely had done something wrong, and I had to confess that. She was willing to forgive me, right? And I knew that it was super important for people to be able to trust me. So I decided it really wasn't worth it to do that if it was going to mean that my friend didn't trust me, right? And I'm not saying I never did anything bad ever again or never lied ever again, right? Because we all say things to make ourselves look good, like we said. We kind of can be tempted to do that. And in fact, I remember another time where I was on a ride at the fair. It was the tilt-a-whirl. If you've ever done that, super fun. And we found a whole bunch of money in the seat. Someone had lost their change from their pockets on the seat of the ride. And I was like, sweet, I got a bunch of money to go buy some more tickets. Well, I was with a friend who had even more integrity than I did. She was super honest, and she's like, no, we got to return the money. This is someone's money. They're going to come back looking for it. So I was like, oh. So we brought it back. The carny probably kept it, but still, we knew that we had done the right thing and shown integrity and that we weren't on that crooked path, right? So we know it's important for people to trust us. We want people to know that we tell the truth, that we have integrity. Our memory verse reminds us of why that is. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely, but anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught, right? So when we do the right thing, we know we're on that straight, good path where we're safe and God's watching out for us when we show integrity. You have to work hard at it. It's not easy, right? I've known kids who I couldn't trust because they kept on lying, right? And I didn't know whether what they were saying was true. Maybe you know people like that, or maybe you've even been there yourself, right? And it's easy to be sneaky like that. But listen, you've heard of the boy who cried wolf, right? If you don't know that story, look it up or ask your parents, because that's what happens, Eventually, no one will believe you. You want to stay on the good, safe path that God has for us and keep our integrity. So let's be truthful this week. How would I pray for you to help us out with this struggle, right? God, thank you that you are always honest, that you are always faithful. You always tell the truth. God, I pray that you would help us to know how much our honesty and our integrity is important. We want people to be able to trust us. Help us to make wise choices and tell the truth and do what's right, knowing that you keep us on that safe path when we follow you. And I pray that you'd help us to just be honest in all our relationships this week and know that we can be secure in you. We don't need to say things that will make other people like us even more. We know that you love us and that you've got our back. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so check out your GodTime card for this week. Check out your Parent Guide for a cool activity. If you got a Southgate at home box, make sure you make your mask. Send me a picture if you can, and make a kind of a cool mask to remind you to be unmasked, right? And tell the truth. See ya.